everyone, another secret here. I'm actually no longer sick, so I'm going to be more energetic and everything. So you guys are probably going to notice that I changed some stuff. I actually did backgrounds for the first 3 panels off camera. It took me a little bit longer to figure it out. That's why it's so different. And I also changed the words. So instead of saying it's been too quiet, I changed Giddy to say, I wonder where Secret is. I don't know where she is. Blah, blah, blah. Second panel sees me yelling and she hears all this stuff at the door. And the next panel is me yelling, but I took out the TV later on. And here these lines actually show, like, it can mean a lot of things, but I added the little anime-looking symbol that means, like, you're very annoyed. It took me a bit for the lines, and I actually changed them a few times. At the end, you'll see that there's, like, a patch of pink for my skin color, just covering her hair and everything. I do fix that soon after, when I noticed it when I was working on the second panel. I had a little bit of trouble, like, with shoulders and everything, because I always have trouble keeping them the same, like, length from her neck, or my neck, I guess I say. I tried doing, like, a really cool, fiery, annoyed background for this one. Here I am, like, contemplating what I wanted to do, like, what I was going to do with the hair, because I was trying to make it match, and I was fixing up the line work and everything. Yeah, I just showed you guys the paintings. I put paintings because I felt like it was too, I felt like it was too blank. Like, if Giddy and I had a house together, we would be so colorful. We would have unique things. We would just like to be different. So I added in colorful pictures and stuff. Here I was trying to imitate fire, but it takes me longer to do fire, so I'm like, do you know what? Screw it. We're not going to do fire. Here I was going to go for a purple background, but then I decided not to. I was trying to do like an ombre fire, I guess. And soon I make like a little rectangle just around the background of my head. As you can see here, I noticed that I didn't have the skin color behind the lines. So I end up redoing all of that. And I actually make it look a little bit better. I was messing with opacity and everything, trying to get it to fit. I couldn't get rid of that line for some reason. Like, the colors wouldn't work. Like, that was always darker, so I left it kind of like a shadow, I guess. I added the words, let me see. I added the words, all I wanted was a faithful partner. I trusted you. Why did you betray me? So I'm pretty much portraying that I'm mad at someone, like someone just like betrayed me, someone that I liked or something, which we all know is never going to happen. Here I was trying to draw Giddy's head shape. Later on I changed this to be something else. I was working a little bit with perspective, and I just didn't feel like her being so big, like filling up the panel, I think I did that too often, so I kind of changed it. Then I changed it again, making it so it's just Giddy, but she doesn't feel like her head doesn't take up the whole panel. I kind of put it to how she was in the first panel, I guess. I ended up changing the head shapes at the end of the video. I'll show a screenshot at the end of the video if you guys want to see that. Here I was contemplating what I wanted to do because I was sitting there like, this doesn't look right. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh no, everyone's counting on me. Do I just sit here? Oh, I gotta think of something fast. And then I'm like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So I was trying to fix her head. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to do a door and everything, like in the background. I changed my mind on this, like, 4 different times. Here's the lazy way of doing things. Grab stuff from other panels, aka the door and the wall, so you don't have to recreate it again. I didn't feel like redrawing it. It would take so long. Here I was trying to like mess with perspective, like I don't know how to like explain it. It just wasn't turning out the way I wanted. So I scrapped this idea later on. But I do kind of do the same thing. Except I don't think I kept the door. Maybe I did. I'm gonna go check the drawing. Oh yeah, I did keep the door. This is where I didn't put Giddy. Giddy's in the next panel, actually. So I made it so it's just the door, no people are in it, and I added some words. And I was really lazy. I was trying to make it taller. Because I didn't want her to be like too short compared to it. And then I pretty much was messing with her, trying to get her in. I was gonna have her hand on the doorknob, but I decided to have just like a close-up of it. Here I added words. This is just my thing where I'm like, I have a mental breakdown behind the door. So this is what I did for the background. I grabbed various squares from the panel above it, and I matched it together and made it into a wall together, and you can't even tell. It looks like I did it by myself. Shockingly. Which I did not, because I like to find the fastest way possible to get the same result. Just axe. Yes, go just axe my math teacher. Please don't. He's actually pretty funny. You can even ask my math teacher, who's like very complicated with how you do math, and I just sit there like, but I found a better way. I found an easier way to do it. And he's like, no, but I still do it that way because I'm stupid. And if you hear that in the background, just know Duke's very, yeah. Here I was having trouble with the hair because the curls didn't seem right for the face. So I kept changing it up. I was trying to make them right, but they kept looking weird. And then that bump at the top was annoying me, so I restarted the face. I tried doing that little, like, cheek for, like, how I did her face before, but it wasn't working out. But I did get the waves, I think, here, the curls here. And I was so proud of myself. Yeah, so I did that one way better than the first one I did. So I tried recreating it, as you can see here. And I think I did an okay job. Maybe? Kind of. So here I did Giddy reaching out, but you don't see the door. If you guys remember last episode, episode, video, whatever you call it. I told you I draw arms straight down, but then I add, like, if I want the arms to be bent, I add that later on so I can see, like, where it would bend. It's a weird process. You guys probably won't follow the way I do it. I was, like, trying to figure out if I like the hands. Here I am doing the other arm. I can't speak today. It's actually like, I think we have like 2 minutes left of the video. I tried doing her hand. I suck at hands. Hands are hard. I hate hands. Duke is chewing on everything in the background. I don't know. So, I think I did the same shirt, but I did like a different color red on accident. But you can't really tell the difference unless you like really stare at it. So just don't stare at it and it'll be fine. Here I figured out I did too big of eyes on this one, and I kind of like the look for her. So what I did was, in the first one, I added bigger eyes, and like I said, I rounded her face. I'm sorry with the camera movement. I was like trying to like use the eyedropper tool to get past colors and everything. Like I said, I like finding the easy ways. Just so you know, things are very different when you're watching a time lapse because you think it doesn't take long. That it couldn't possibly have taken you so long to draw this. In reality, I probably spent 3 to 4 hours on 6 panels. Pretty insane, I know. I also noticed that I didn't do the ombre, which I'll show you in the screenshot that I re-added it. And I added that little like white light thing because it just... Duke has a squeaky toy. Because it just seemed to work. Sometimes mistakes work in your favor. Here I'm using the wall trick again. I accidentally grabbed a white panel. So I do that a couple times and I realize, why am I just not grabbing a chunk of it, here, which is what I'm doing here. And I try it and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just do that. So I added the background and I added the words, "Something is wrong, better go check on her." And here's the screenshot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm probably going to make another one. I'm going to make another one. Bye!